Hey guys, Gizmoddict here, and today we're going to check out Google Camera on the OnePlus 8. I was getting a lot of requests from you guys to make a GCam video about this phone, so here it is. And this GCam will also work with OnePlus 7, OnePlus 7T, basically any OnePlus phone with IMX 586. You can also try it out on other devices, and my video about GCam on the OnePlus 8 Pro is also going to come to the channel very soon. We're going to see samples with Google Camera with the primary lens, and we'll compare it to the stock camera on the OnePlus 8. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So I want to start this comparison first by comparing the stock camera versus GCam photos in daylight on the OnePlus 8. As you can see, when you take a quick glance at all of the photos, they don't look that different. But when you look closely, you will see that the photos from GCam have subtle differences in comparison to the stock camera app. The major difference that I saw was that in a lot of photos, OnePlus 8 would still try to crush the contrast. OnePlus did fix this issue in comparison to the 7T, but still in some situations it will still once again make the photos very contrasty and crush the shadows, and in those cases Google Camera does a really good job. The overall dynamic range in the photo is better in GCam. If you see the shadows, the highlights, and if you see everything, Google Camera does better, but the difference is not that big. But still, in some tricky situations, Google Camera will always give you a better photo in comparison to the stock app. Another difference that I saw was that when you zoom into the photos from GCam have more details than the photos from the stock app. So these are the major differences in daylighting conditions. When you move on to indoor lighting, here once again not a big difference, but the color accuracy on the Google Camera is better than the stock camera. If you see the reds and the blues in different photos, they are more accurate from GCam than what you see from the stock app. The stock app can be a little bit inconsistent sometimes, but Google Camera spot on gives you the right colors. Especially if you have a dark object in the photo, like you see this black iPhone, the GCam photo has better shadows, whereas the stock camera has just crushed all of those blacks. So yeah, apart from better dynamic range and better color accuracy, you also get more details in the indoor condition. So that is why I think Google Camera is better than stock cam. Finally, we're going to move to the low light conditions, and this is where you see the major difference with Google Camera. I don't know why, but for some reason, the nightscape mode is not working that great on the OnePlus 8 in low lighting conditions, but night sight, as you can see, does a really good job. Especially in these photos that I took outside at around 10 PM, night sight has done an amazing job in comparison to nightscape on the stock camera on the OnePlus 8. So I'm really impressed with the low light photos with GCam on the OnePlus 8. Lastly, if I were to talk about the front-facing camera, here I wasn't that impressed. The problem with OnePlus 7, 7T and 8 with Google Camera is that it produces very over-sharpened selfies, and sometimes I feel the selfies are a bit dark. If you compare it to the stock camera app, maybe the dynamic range is better on GCam, but my skin tone I think looks better on the stock camera on the OnePlus 8. But you guys let me know your opinion. Everyone has different opinions about selfies, so I would like to know what you guys think in the comments. But as of now, this is how Google Camera performs on the OnePlus 8, and I'm impressed with the performance. If you have this phone, you should definitely install it. You can also try it on any other OnePlus device that you have. Hey guys, while shooting the video, I realized that with the latest update, the GCam also supports the wide-angle lens on the OnePlus 8. So once you apply the config file, you will have the wide-angle option as well. The macro is crashing, so don't use that. But wide-angle will actually work, and I'll try to add some samples in between this video. I have put the APK as well as the config file link in the description, and to install this GCam, you need to download both of these files and put them on your phone. Now create a folder called GCam. Inside that, create a folder called config7, and here you need to paste your config file that you downloaded. Now install the Google Camera APK. Once it is installed, give all of the permissions that it needs, and then here what you need to do is tap the black area on the right side of the shutter button twice. You will get a pop-up, select your config file, click on restore, and you're good to go. You can click photos with GCam on your phone then. So do let me know what you guys think about Google Camera's performance on the OnePlus 8. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And if you have this phone, then please try it out on your phone and let me know your feedback. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please like it. If you're new here, then subscribe. And if you did not like this video, then press the dislike button twice. My long-term review of the OnePlus 8 along with a lot of content about the 8 Pro and some new devices is coming to the channel very soon, so don't miss out on that. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I will be back in your notifications very soon. Peace.